Joe Piscopo is next on AM970. The Answer.
For right now, great to have you with us. Happy Tuesday. I'm just so happy to be here after Columbus Day. We're settling in. We're streaming. I mean, if you want to find out where you could see us on video, if you go to @JerseyJoe, JRZY, Joe Piscopo on Twitter, and then I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and or go to AM970theanswer.com if you'd be so kind to do that. You could hear us streaming around these fine United States of America and around the world, frankly. And we know you're listening in Norway and China. I know everybody, Israel and Australia. Isn't that wild? So thank you. Joe Piscopo, but live from New York. So I have a buddy that my boss doesn't like me to mention because he's very popular in New Jersey. He's a great guy. And I won't mention his name, Bill Spadia. But he's a great guy, and he's my buddy. And so I said, Bill goes, oh, you got to meet Payton Taylor. She's great. She's a Jersey girl. She's Italian. And, she's from Nashville, but she's a Jersey girl, and she's on the show. So I said, we somehow got together online on Twitter, I guess it was.
Yeah.
So Twitter, Twitter, man, connects everybody. But boom, I mean, it's unbelievable. So Payton, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank
Payton
you.
Taylor, you're just ripping it up down there in Nashville.
Thank you so much. I'm trying. Lord, I'm trying.
Yeah, but it's a great town down there. Now, how long have you been down in Nashville now?
I'm going on my January will be 5 years.
5 years. And but you're from Jersey?
Yes.
Where in Jersey are you from?
So South Jersey.
Huh?
So I it's very hard to explain to people down there where exactly I'm from because I say New Jersey and they think right outside New York City.
I know.
So I say, do you remember the episode of The Sopranos with the Russian? Do you remember where they buried the Russian?
Terrible.
They buried the Russian probably in my backyard.
By the Pine Barrens,
in the Pine Barrens.
With Paulie Walnuts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the ones who get it are like, yes, in the ketchup packets. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that's I usually just pinpoint it to that.
So you were down, but you were a Jersey Shore girl? Jersey Shore? Is that where is it?
We split the time half and half. My grandma, she snowbirds and she's adorable. And I know she's listening now. Hi, Grandma. She's she had a place in Ocean City, and then she worked for the city of Philadelphia as well. Along with my dad, who we'll start getting on him here in a minute. But I was born in Philly, and then we moved across the bridge to Turnersville, New Jersey.
Yeah, sure.
So around there, and then back and forth shore, Turnersville. Yeah.
And then Nashville. Everybody's moving to Nashville, girl. Everybody's
moving to Nashville.
I mean, it's like not only the performers like Gavin DeGraw and these great performers are going down there, but like people. I think the tax structure is better. Because it's a lot less than Jersey, baby. You know that.
Cost of living.
Yeah, I know. So you doing okay?
Yeah. I honestly can't. I just feel so blessed because I went down there 5 years ago and had no idea what. I just knew what I wanted to be, and I had a dream basically, and my guitar, and I knew, all right, let's just fly by the seat of our pants here and see if we can make this work. So I went down. It was actually, so my dad from Philly, he was a mummer forever and ever.
He put the whole outfit on?
Oh, are you kidding me?
The mummer outfit?
His family is in the Mummers Hall of Fame. That's what we're known for.
This is great. You know what? And Joe is his name. Joe, can you sit down on that? I just want to ask you one thing if I can. Can we put that mic on for him now right there in Joe's seat? Joe is a Payton's dad, and I love the father-daughter thing, by the way. I mean, I just love that, the way he speaks with such high regard for your father. He's a Philadelphia cop, and Joe, thank you for your service. Philly's a great town, man. You were down there. You're too young, but you remember Frank Rizzo down there in Philly, man, huh?
I do. My father was a Philadelphia police officer when Frank Rizzo was the commissioner and also the mayor.
Oh my gosh, that's like a history unto its own right there.
I need to interject as well. I just recently, not anymore, but I was dating a gentleman in Nashville from Long Island by the name of Frank Rizzo. So I called the family and tell them, oh my gosh, they thought it was the second coming. They had us married and everything.
You think they'll keep the statue of Frank Rizzo up there? They got a statue of Frank Rizzo in Philly, huh?
They were trying to take it down.
So tell me, man, I can see in your eyes, you're a great Italian guy. You're from Philadelphia. You were at the parade yesterday.
I was.
And so Mayor de Blasio, you were just off mic, we were talking about it. I missed the whole thing. Al told me. I missed the whole thing. I'm in the booth with Maria, so he got booed. I didn't even see him getting booed. I didn't even hear it. What happened? And you're a cop, and you're not crazy about this particular mayor.
I am not. Mayor de Blasio, he came by the grandstand as he passed the section where I was sitting. In all honesty, I started to boo him.
You did.
I started the booing.
He was the initiator of the boo.
I initiated it, and then other people started to chime in afterwards, and the boos got louder and louder.
Oh my God.
I don't like his policies. I believe, without getting too political, I believe he has caused many cops in New York City to be injured and in fact killed. And
Yeah. Wow.
As a former cop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't appreciate those policies.
So he was. I missed that whole thing. What was his reaction? What was the mayor's reaction? Do you know?
He would just kept waving the Italian
Smiling?
flag, looking
Smiling?
forward.
Yeah,
Kept
me.
waving the flag, trying to act like it
Smiling
didn't bother
wave.
him.
And you
but
met. You
he
saw.
heard it.
You saw Chaz Palminteri yesterday.
I did. He's
How great is
my
Chaz?
idol. Yes.
How great is Chaz? And you know,
Uh,
Chaz was invited personally by the mayor to go to City Hall for the Italian Heritage
and he
Day.
declined, correct?
The bingo,
Yes.
just like that. He said he had to do it. He said, "Okay, I'll go." But then he was, "Wait a minute, you're tearing our statue down. What are you doing? You can't do it. You can't have it both ways. They're using us, Joey. They're using us." Chaz said.
Correct.
So listen, thanks for being a great dad to this young girl, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's the
Thanks
best.
for having her. I
Oh,
appreciate
are you kidding me, man? It's the best. And I'm a father of 3 daughters, man. Are you kidding me?
it. Awesome.
And you're ripping it up. You gonna play something for us? Aaron?
You know, if we got time, I just brought it because if I don't have it, it's the one time that I will need it. So I mean,
Did you like my Jersey Boy song?
I love your Jersey Boy song. What exit? That was my favorite part. That was my favorite part.
It's like an Italian guy writing Jersey
I
country
love it.
music, man. You know.
Well, all right.
Give me 2 seconds. Give it 2 seconds. I hate that when people say to me, Payton, forgive me, but hey, do Sinatra. Hey, do a little something. Do a little something.
Oh my God.
But you know, Payton, do a little something. No, just a. What do you got? A little something here.
Yeah, well, so I'm a writer, and I wrote this about my first. They call Nashville a 10-year town. I'm going on year 5, so I kind of had a little reflective moment, and I wrote this. I'll just do a little verse chorus about it, but I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna sing. How about that? I guess you could say this is my memoir before I write it. Gold record signs will blind you, and boys who can sing with guitars. You try to fit in with the in crowd by changing who you are. You find out all you're really made of when the only what lies behind the curtain, and all that glitters ain't gold. Well, it's hard to be a diamond in this rhinestone world. It's hard to play with the big boys when they say you're just one of the girls. So put on your perfume, your tan and your curls, and try to stay a diamond in this rhinestone world.
Wow, unbelievable, huh? Al, do I know talent? Do I know talent? That
Yes,
is
you do.
spectacular. You wrote that?
I did.
God bless you.
You know,
Payton Taylor right there.
thank you.
Payton Taylor. Look, unbelievable. Very nicely done, girl. Early in the morning. Look at you.
You know, I tried. You know, trying to get through the subway with the guitar I learned is
That's great.
I was getting looks, and I just smiled right back like, I'm so sorry.
So, and you're playing with some pretty good talent down there in Nashville, too. How do you break in, though, man? Because everybody's going there
How
now.
do you break in? Well, I'm just gonna give you my story.
Mhm.
They say that there's no blueprint as how to break into the music industry, and my story is a testament to that. I was going to a yard sale because I'm a yard sale nut, and I walked in, and as I'm going through the items here at the yard sale out in a far suburb of Nashville, this gentleman comes out. I believe he had a beer in his hand, and he wouldn't be offended if I told him that. And I start talking to him. He goes, "You got a guitar in the back?" I go, "Yeah, I do. I'm trying to do the writer thing. And he's like, come back to my cabin. I built this cabin in the back, which at first I should have thought stranger danger, bad idea, but I was like, oh, why not? So I go back there. And it's this cabin that he's just built by hand with love. And he had a hymnal board, like one of those old school Catholic hymnal boards. And he had on there each song that he had written and its peak chart position. And I looked up there and I said, you're a songwriter, aren't you?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, but I don't write with babies anymore. So I didn't even ask him to write with me. Years go by, I get back in touch with him, and he said, well, you know how I said I wasn't going to write with babies? And I said, yeah, and I'm a baby, I know. And he said, well, the last baby I passed up on to not write with was Jason Aldean, so maybe we should write something. So,
wow, so he was a noted writer. And then
yeah, oh gosh, he had bunch of number ones and a hit writer, and he went on to introduce me to my now manager, who he was out there yesterday. But he is back at the hotel because Hurricane Harvey did a number on his foot, and we love you, Joe. I know you're listening.
Hey, Payton, though, I gotta tell you, you are a talented gal, and thanks to Radio Bill for introducing us.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, so I know you wanted to come on New York radio. You really sound good, and that's good. That's good. I know I'm a Sinatra kind of guy, or I do rock and roll kind of guy, but I could hear a talent when I see it because I'm old, and you got it, girl. So God bless you. We wanted to give you the airwaves, and on streaming live right now. And Dad, you are such a good daddy. God bless you. I love that. Thanks for your service to the great city of Philadelphia, man. As we appreciate you guys being here. Stay in touch. Come back anytime.
I will. Thank you so much.
Red hair like Joe Sibilia, our producer. You're Italian?
Yes, I am. I am Italian, Irish, Northern Italian. I know. I do all the Ancestry.com stuff.
So where in Italy? Do you know where the family's from?
Abruzzi.
And Joey, where's your family from? Red hair is right here. Look at this. Look at this.
My mother's side.
Yeah, and you don't know where. You don't know the town.
I don't.
You gotta make a phone call. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at the color. I like this. I love this. Payton, we love you, kid. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Godspeed with everything. Good to see you.
Thank you. God bless.
Payton Taylor right there. Piscopo, the morning night.
If it's happening in New York, New Jersey, or Long Island, hear about it with Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.